For years, he became my advisor. He became one of those people that we meet throughout our lives and they make a real difference in them. Luckily, I happened to meet several at LIU. Living in Mexico, I always wanted to study abroad. Going away from home was hard for me and my parents. Still, I always had their support. Up to this day, I know I'm never alone. Then there was Coach Martin, LIU's women's tennis coach. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here today. He was the one who recruited me. While looking at other schools, he made me always compare them to this one. I still don't know how he did it, how he picked the girls he did, but it was perfect. Each one of us from a different country or at least a different state, yet we all clicked immediately. Tennis is usually an individual sport, yet in college it becomes a team one. We had to live with each other, practice, travel, and do everything together. And just the one common interest of tennis wouldn't have done it, but we became sisters. And all thanks to him. He chose us and gave us the opportunity to come here. And so I came to LIU to study and play tennis in the capital of the world. I never had a job before. It was just not part of our culture growing up. So I realized I was well behind. I decided to begin catching up with some community service. So my second semester I joined Common Ground and became an assistant at the special education department. It was an experience beyond learning to work. I got to see a different side of LIU, which made it even more unique and met some great people. The service was for less than a semester, but it was so enjoyable and motivating to be part of this department, and thanks to Luis Aguirre, my supervisor there, I ended up going back to work there every semester. I became a tutor for the special ed students, and I couldn't have found a better job on campus. I learned so much in the process and got to help the most motivated and hardworking students around. I don't know how much I managed to teach them, but I hope that it was at least half of how much they taught me. They always came prepared, ready with specific questions, willing to do extra work just to do better in one class. This only made me want to become better for them too. I realized that if they had that effect on me, it couldn't be much different in a real classroom. And it was true. Nothing brings the best out of a professor than the genuine interest of a student, and vice versa. As in everything, there is good and bad. The good professors are the ones that manage to engage us and help us discover our interests. Thanks to a few professors who had the luck to find their passions in life, I was able to find my passions. Through these 4 years, not only I reaffirmed my interest in the philosophical aspect of business, as I like to call economics, but I also increased my love of reading good literature and philosophy and discovered a new passion for politics. I also gained a deeper understanding of the diverse components of economics, math, international diplomacy, and theory from 3 very passionate professors in the department. Outside of the classroom, the changes and influences have been even more remarkable. Being part of the tennis team not only helped me accomplish my goal of studying abroad and increasing my family members by at least a dozen, it made me discover aspects about myself that I would have never imagined. During my junior year, we got a new coach, Asi Phillips, and some big changes happened. Being a student athlete requires as much effort as a full-time job in studying. I knew this since the beginning, but still I thought I had my limits. Never did I imagine that I would have to wake up before dawn, to commute to practice from 6 to 9 in the morning, and then take the train back for over an hour to make it in time for class. Or walk through a snowstorm to make it to a workout session, and all of this by will. This new coach was the person that could truly make us believe that we could do anything and it was always worth it. After so many years of playing, I had lost the passion, and he was able to bring it back, to make tennis enjoyable again. He taught me not only tennis lessons, but life lessons, to be patient, to remain positive, and to have perspective. Coach always led by example. Our team grew and learned together. We did not just focus on technique or fitness, but this did improve. At the same time, we learned yoga, Pilates, hula hooping, philosophy, nutrition, even how to throw a football. He knew how to link anything and everything to tennis, and taught us how to link all of that once again to life. We meet many people throughout our lives. A few of them have a strong impact, and they become our mentors. During my time at LIU, I had the luck to meet several, and with their help discover my true self, my interests, and my passions. LIU is a hidden gem in the middle of a huge city. Right here in downtown Brooklyn, a tree grows, and it's not any kind of tree, but the most unique tree you've ever seen. Every leaf is unique, each branch is different too. Every student, every professor, every class, every classroom. Our education here has been worth it. We succeeded so far, otherwise we wouldn't be sitting in this room. However, the seasons will change, we took the best out of this one, and time will come to begin a new story. But for right now, at least today and tomorrow, the time has come to sit back on this great spot and just enjoy the view. Take a last look back at those branches and celebrate our accomplishments. Congratulations and the best of luck on wherever the next steps may be.